I went on a 13,000 ton ship, an old banana boat named the Letitia.
Right.
And
Where
we
was that
sailed
from?
across the Atlantic from Gourock on the Clyde to Halifax, Nova Scotia. And on that old banana boat were 2,000 young men waiting to be trained for aircrew. So it was an important cargo. So
But it wasn't part of a convoy.
we had a destroyer on either side.
Oh, right.
Not part of a convoy, just two
Right.
destroyers, one either
Right.
side.
In Nova
I landed
Scotia.
in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we went by train to Moncton in Canada.
And
We
eventually...
were only there for a short time, Moncton in Canada, and we were sent down to the American Army Air Corps base,
which
was Americas in Georgia. I was allotted a civilian instructor, even though it was the top rank American Army Air Corps. What's it called? West Point. West Point system I was trained on.
Right. Was it strict?
Oh, absolutely. Very strict. We had to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go out on the square and salute the American flag. Wherever we walked around the camp, we had to walk in a military style and sharp turns at each corner, and if we didn't do that, we were given bad marks, which meant that we couldn't go out of camp on the one day a week. Saturday afternoon we were allowed to go out from 3 in the afternoon till 9 in the evening. Once per week you could go out. But if you got a bad mark during the week, well, you couldn't go out. As a matter of fact, because I was the corporal and the other people were not corporals, they used to make me take all these bad mark people on the square, and I had to march them up and down the square till everybody came back in at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Stupid.
So it wasn't much fun.
It wasn't much fun. The first thing that greeted me when I got to Sutherfield in Americas, who was your instructor? Mr. Sark.
Mr. Sark.
A German.
Oh, right.
A civilian, German, and he hated the British. And they said to me, that's just your flipping bad luck. He's failed his last 4 pupils.
Right.
So I thought, well, that's a good start. Anyway, I got on very well with Mr. Sark. Loop the loop, slow rolls off the top, stalling, spinning, everything you could do with an aeroplane. He taught me everything, that man, Mr. Sark. How to be a good fighter pilot.
So you finished in America in February 1943 as a solo fighter pilot.
As a fighter pilot, yeah. I came back to England on the Queen Elizabeth II. No, the original Queen Elizabeth.
Right.
The original Queen Elizabeth. Although I went out on a cargo boat, I came back posh.
Was that part of a convoy then? Or
It was so fast it didn't need a convoy.
Right.
But in fact, if you were on the stairway when that was changing course, you had to hang on.
Right. Was that a troop? Was it a troop ship?
Yes.
Then, being converted to a troop ship.
Yeah.
A luxurious troop.
A luxurious troop ship. Yes. I came back into Gourock on the Clyde. So when I got back from America, the ministry said at that time, we have got far too many fighter pilots. You can either go and wait in a pool till we send for you, or you can go straight away on bombers. So I said, right, I'm not going in a pool hanging around, I'll go on bombers. So I had to start then training on or moving on to twin-engine aircraft. So it would probably be Airspeed Oxford. Because some of those who went to America went on, they didn't come on the same course as me, they went further south on American twin-engine aircraft.
Your second pilot's log starts off on September the 2nd, 1943, Wellington.
Wellingtons, that's right. That was operational training unit. That was getting ready for action then. Harwell in Berkshire. That's where the operational training was done.
Right.
Yeah. I might have gone on little courses while I was there, but the main base was Harwell.
Right. And this was a conversion course to a Wellington, basically.
Yeah.
Which you finished in, by the look of it, in November.
No, this is where they gave me the brand new Wellington to fly out from Herne, near Bournemouth, to Karachi. I went.
Right.
I went to a maintenance unit called Kemble. Kemble was
Ferry
where I got
Campbell, yeah.
I got the aircraft from Kemble. Took it to Lynham, and I spent a few days at Lynham taking it on fuel consumption tests to see how far it could go without running out of fuel.
When did you know you were going out to India then?
As soon as I left Harwell. 15 crew, when I was at Harwell for operational training, 15 crews went through at that time. That was the pilot and navigator and signaller. And when we got near the end, as usual with the RAF, alphabetical order, first half of the alphabet, Bomber Command UK, back end of the alphabet, me, Southeast Asia Command.
So how many went to Southeast Asia out of the 15?
3.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Right. And the other 12 went to Bomber Command
UK.
How did they do? Did you keep in touch with any of them?
No, it was too vague. But I don't think any of them existed after the war. Because in Bomber Command UK, the average number of trips you got before you were shot down was 3. I know we had some people who got as far as 30, but they were the odd ones out. But most of them, well, they lost 55,000 aircrew on those bombing raids.
So, and 3 of you went out to the
3
Far
went
East?
to the Far East and only 1 came back.
And so you're the only one that came back out of... So out of those 15, how many of them survived then, the war?
I don't, us, I
Just
think.
you?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.